Because if they think they can only go to source if they have their person acting like their person, we need to broaden that so when they get in the odor, they just go to their source and they'll take payment. So we get to see that stuff. And then we get to see that sometimes these dogs are actually very happy to have their human occupied with something else. Because we've been talking about relationship, we've been talking about body language. When we, even if our intent is super loving and very supportive and all of that stuff, when we are focusing on what the dog's doing, it's focus. And when the dogs feel focused on, that can sometimes add challenges. Because when they're focused on, they wonder, remember we had eye contact? When they're focused on, they often wonder, why are you focusing on me? What am I gonna have to do? What does it all mean? When your focus is on something else, sometimes they feel fairly comfortable to just focus on Nosework and do the task. So all these things are possible to happen. What we'll see on the human side is that we're no different than dogs, and that you'll search in a very similar way to how dogs search, and you'll have an appreciation for the challenge of what the dogs do. Because visually looking for a ribbon in an environment is very equivalent to the difficult task of the dogs looking for odor in their environment. They're better equipped in some ways, but visually we're we're one of the better visual creatures on the planet. They're a little better equipped with their nose to find the odor, but when I use money, almost no one ever finds it, and some people look right at it and move away. I had someone in Wisconsin open a microwave, stare right at it under the turntable, and then close it and walk away.
Really?
Yeah. And so your appreciation for what the dogs do should grow, because what they're doing is complex. It's very complex, and sometimes we lose sight of that because of our eyes. So I will get the cue ribbon. We will, like a ribbon you'd get in agility if you passed an agility run.
Are you just talking about like a blue ribbon?
It's just like a ribbon, yeah, it's just a ribbon. And you'll look for that ribbon. And I'm gonna say that, has Diamond ever been in the furnace room in the back?
We've been back.
Does he ever have any? Does he ever have any?
No, she's not. She doesn't like anyone else. I mean, she's my dog, and she's a
But
rescue,
I mean, the furnace room is. Do you think she would?
She's fine in the furnace room.
She's fine.
Nothing
That's
bothers
awesome.
her. Just the lack of knowing where I am is more of a.
We'll be in the furnace room too.
Okay.
The two of you will be. Don't worry.
I'm just saying is that it'll be more worrisome that she doesn't know where I am.
The two of you will be together in the
all
furnace
right.
room. So the only thing that is true is your ribbon you're looking for and the hide she's looking for won't be in the same place.
Got it. Okay.
But the two of you will be in the same room. Yes, I'm not going to separate you.
Well, only because I don't think she would like it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't really separate the
Okay.
dog and the person.
All right. Well.
But sometimes a dog doesn't like their person focusing on something else.
Oh, sure.
And we'll, after a point, we'll say, okay, you're coming back to your senses as a handler, take over the dog, go ahead and work with them. But most of the time, the dogs kind of go, okay, you're here, kind of doing your thing. I got odor, I can do my thing. So I'll give you, we'll use the furnace room mainly because visually, it gets a point across of the difficulty of you hunting for something better than anywhere else in here. So we'll do that, and I'll put 2 hides in there to give you enough time to have a fighting chance.
Wow.
The dogs almost always win in this game. People win if they get lucky or if they're bizarrely good at color, separation and they see it. So I'll grab that cue ribbon. You'll see what it looks like. I'll go place the hides in the ribbon in the furnace room, and then you can decide, since it's a furnace room, if you want Diamond to be off leash working and then just paid by a helper for finding the hides, or if you want it to be an off leash or an on leash working experience. There are benefits.
It's pretty small in there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's better.
I think it's
off
fine
leash.
off leash.
Yeah. Otherwise,
That'll
it does
be
a lot of
interesting.
twisting and twirling.